Hello everybody on YouTube. If you guys are new to my YouTube channel, if you guys can please subscribe to my page, kindly give the video a thumbs like. Thank you guys for all the love and support. Now, tonight's video is going to be called Bogota, Colombia taxi scams. Now, the reason I felt it was so important to touch this subject tonight was for the simple fact that about a week or so, I seen this really important footage where this one tourist from, I forgot what part of the world he was from, but he was surely Hispanic. Now, he came out to the city of Bogota, Colombia, to the capital to have a good time. And what happened was that, the taxi driver didn't want to take the cash that he was offering him. He told them that basically that they weren't taking cash, that they were only taking credit cards. Because of the robberies and so what. So off top, that guy really didn't catch on to it. But when he charged them $215, not only one time, he charged them $215 11 times, okay? Adding up to exactly $2,375. Now, he made a report, he went on the news. And the reason I decided to make this video is for you guys that are my subscribers, as well as first-time subscribers, that when you're going out there, if you smell something funny, go with your gut instinct. You're there to have a good time. You're not there to come back and, to the States or wherever country you're from and come back with headaches and just not to enjoy your trip to the fullest. Later on that night when after they had charged him 11 times, his company and bank got a hold of him and they were asking, if he had taken out all that money. And that's when he decided to make the report. Now, there's a lot of scams happening, not only in Colombia, but around the globe. For the most part, it's very important that when you're traveling to a country, you always carry small dollars on you. If you know you're going to be in Bogota or in Colombia, whatever country that you go to, what my suggestion would be is that you carry, if you know you're going to be hopping on a taxi, that you carry a couple of coins on you, some loose change, and small bills like from 1,000 to 2,000 and 5,000 y 10,000. Really small bills, so that way, sometimes you get taxi drivers that are fucking dicks and they'll come up with this story that, oh, I don't have change, but for the most part, they do have change, but they're just wanting to, keep that change for themselves. So every time that you guys go out, you have to be on point. It's your obligation to always be ahead of the game. Nobody's going to take care of your money better than you do. So the reason I do these videos is because of the simple fact that I wish I had somebody, giving me game the way, I do you guys. And I just want you guys to go out there and have a good time. Bogota, Colombia, it's known for being a big capital of Colombia. There's lots of things to do. But the fact of it all is that in Bogota, things jump off, very so often. And it's a big city with more than 8 million in population and some change. In a big city like that, things are bound to happen. And on another note, you have people from different parts of the world that, sometimes they'll go there to visit and they'll take a liking to the place and they don't want to leave. So sometimes, they get involved in doing illegal things to continue their trip, which is, I think it's sad for the simple fact that, you enjoyed yourself. You did what you had to do. If you don't have more money to be there, just pack your things, go back to the States or wherever country you're from and leave it at that. But, a lot of people, they tend to do this and, in the long run, they end up catching cases and they end up doing from 15, 20 years, sometimes, But for the most part, if you guys are going out there, be very much alive. Now, another thing that I recommend that you guys doing is that when you're going out there to take out or withdraw money, now the ATMs like that are on the street or whatever, sometimes what they'll do is that the people that are out there scheming and fucking people out of the money, they'll put like something really hard in there, you know what I mean, like a metal thing, so that way your money won't come out, and that way you'll think that it's a problem with the machine. So later on that night, or whatever time they come back and take that thing out, they'll take that piece of metal that's holding your money from coming out. And you know what I mean, they come up, you know what I mean, they come up a lot. See, these type of con artists, they know exactly what they're doing, and they've been doing it for so long that, you know what I mean, it becomes immune to them. You know what I mean, there's people that are really good at stealing, and there's people that know how to do their things. Now, in el centro de Bogota, it's nice and everything, but you have to be on your P's and Q's, because there's certain areas where they're constantly robbing tourists. So, you know what I mean, if you're out there and you want to take pictures, that's fine. You know what I mean? I'm about to do another video on that type of thing, so stay tuned. If you guys have any questions, please leave comments on the video below, and I will get back to you as soon as possible. If you guys like this video, if you guys can please give the video a thumbs like, please subscribe to my page, and stay tuned for more content. Good night. Bye-bye, everyone. Bye-bye.